Welcome to the ASHEPA Roundtable. I'm your host, Hussein Fikry, and today we're bringing you a very special episode that highlights the power, resilience, and leadership of women in Africa's mining sector. Mining is one of the most challenging and high-risk industries in the world. And today, we are joined by one of the exceptional leaders who are shaping its future from both the front line and the strategic level. Our guest is Yasmina Elezaby, an HRD specialist with over 5 years of experience in mining and industrial safety. Yasmina has built a strong reputation of her work in risk mitigation, incident investigation, emergency response, and most importantly, frontline safety training. She has played a key role in strengthening safety culture among diverse workforces and ensuring compliance with international standards in high-risk mining environments. Welcome, Yasmina.
Hello.
Thank you for joining us. It's a pleasure having you on board. Today's conversation is titled Women Leading Safety in Africa's Mining Sector, Frontline Reality. We'll explore her journey, the challenges she faced, and the lessons she's learned, and the impact women are making in one of the toughest industries in the country. So, Yasmina, before we go into the technical part, take us back to the beginning. How did your journey into HSE started, and what led you into the mining sector?
My journey began right after I graduated from Faculty of Science. That academic background opened the door for me to discover the HSE field. And I quickly realized that safety was my true passion. I was drawn to the mining field specifically because it's a high-risk industry where scientific principles, rigorous risk mitigation can make life-saving differences every day.
Thank you, Yasmina. Can you please tell us how was working in mining influenced your leadership style as a woman in HSE?
Working in mining has truly defined a leadership style I call credibility through presence. Being the first female safety officer here in all male dominant field, starting the processing plant and then going into the open pit mining taught me, which was the common thing that I used while leading the people, being present with them. Having to be in the field, in the investigations, in anything, being present creates credibility, and that's how I build trust within the team.
One more question. How did your family accept you going to the mining sector? How did you convince them? Did you face any challenges with your family, with your parents for joining the mining sector?
At first, yes, of course, it was quite like a strange thing to come to my father and tell him that I am gonna go join a mining company. And he was like, why are you even going there? You are here with us and with your family, with your home and so on. And I told him I want to continue with my career. And I found that it's an exceptional offer that working in mining, which is like, so it's a great place to work at. And the offer is quite going well, and it's quite safe. So he told me that, well, as long as that you can be comfortable, you can be safe, you can do whatever you want, but we need to make sure that you are safe. So he had to call someone from the work to ask him about some questions about the place. If all is well, okay, go ahead.
Okay, great. Okay, now let's go back a little bit deep in our technical questions. From your frontline experience, what are the most critical high-risk activities in the mining that require constant attention?
Considering the mine and how I went through different types of industries, in my experience, I think that the most critical ones are related to the vehicles or the heavy equipment vehicle that we have and the slope stability, in addition to the management of the explosive. And transitioning from the process plant and the process safety and so on and into this type of new different hazards, You need to be compliant with the strict regulations and international standards, and you need to focus on all of these so that you can make it as safe as possible, and also how to mitigate the risks that you have and how to respond to any emergencies that you have. All of this to prevent any incident that may cause us to lose a life.
Okay, so we can summarize it: heavy equipment, slope stability, and explosive management. And I
Exactly.
believe explosive management is not an easy one.
Yeah,
Yes, of course, because any mistake can lead to a catastrophe with explosive management. I
exactly.
agree with you.
Exactly, yes.
Okay, Yasmina, can you walk us through a case study of an incident you investigated and the lessons you have learned?
There was one incident that I investigated, which was a high potential one. It involved a vehicle interaction with another heavy equipment. The investigation revealed that while the technical protocols and the controls were in place and everything was doing well, there was a missing link in the chain, which was communication. You need to use radios to communicate with the other party while you are driving the heavy equipment. This
Okay.
point was not available. There was a breakdown in the radio and it was missing. So this was one of the major root causes that it was in the incident. And it taught us, or the lesson learned from this type of incident was that communication is a major part during our daily operations. And this is one of the things that make our safety culture through clearer communication standards and targeted training for our diverse teams.
So, okay, thank you very much. This was part one of ASHEPA Roundtable. Please, ASHEPA members, if you want to join, please send your request on save.ashepa.org. And please don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel for more and more interesting roundtable sessions with our leaders in the company. Thank you, Yasmina.